Hey folks, I'm Jeff. This is my daughter.
Kay.
And our daughter Sarah is the filmmaker behind the camera.
We couldn't live without
Say
her.
hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So here's what we're doing. We are going to do 730 science experiments over the next year. Some of them are like interrelated, so we'll do more than one at a time. So here's the one we're doing first. We're going to make a drinking straw.
A paper straw.
A paper straw that you can drink through, or that you can use as a medicine dauber or even an oboe.
The first paper straw was made by manila paper and wax.
And as recent as 1905, they were still hand making straws out of paper. So here's what you're going to need to do that.
Paper, a ruler, something to mark with, and tape, and
Big boy scissors or
and
little girl scissors.
or these tiny baby scissors, whatever age you are.
Come closer. Alright, so the book says you need 2-inch strips that are 10 inches long, and we have a normal 8x11 sheet of paper. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mark off 2-inch intervals. There's 2, and we'll do one more so I can do one. So, and this doesn't have to be an exact science for this to work. At 2. So I'm going to cut the first strip off.
Now, when you were making your original measurements, it's okay if they're not exact. You just want it to be about the same length, and make sure you cut your lines straight.
Okay, you can cut your strip off.
Did you know that the first paper straw was patented in 1888 by Marvin Chester Stone of Washington, D.C.? It was rolled by hand from manila paper and coated with paraffin wax.
So basically what you do is start, you can even roll a pencil in here if you'd like.
What's a diagonal?
So we're rolling diagonally. And I'm going to hold my piece here if you want to rip me off a little piece of tape.
About how long are these going to be when you're done?
Well, that's a great question. We're going to trim them down, and you can kind of play with them to tighten them up. As you can see, that's what I did.
Have you seen a white guy who walks
Do you want to trim this one up, Kay? So Kay's going to trim it up nicely. I'm going to make another one here.
And all you want to cut off is that little piece right there.
Do you cut that at a diagonal?
No.
And the more tightly that you roll, the firmer the straw will be. So, Kay, will you cut me off another piece of tape? And take this one up. And have Kay trim this one up as well. So, the early straw makers would then dip this in wax, pull it out, let it dry, and then the wax would seal the paper so that you could suck any liquid through if necessary. Now, the second step in our experiment will be code. Now we got to figure out, does the straw actually work? Is the straw a straw? Okay, do you want to demonstrate? Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see if you can take a drink through the straw.
Yes, can.
Alright, so let's talk about what happens. What makes a straw a straw? Well, one thing that Kay just did was she was able to pick water up with using the straw by placing her finger over the end. So what actually happens is the finger covers up the top of the straw and the straw remains in the water. When you remove your finger, the water flows out. Why does this happen? Your finger on top of the straw lessens the pressure of the air from above. The greater pressure of the air under the straw holds the water inside of it. So it's based off air pressure. So in order to make a medicine dauber, which is what she demonstrated, you'll place the straw in the water, place her finger over the top, pick it up, and now you can drip your medicine. This is old-timey stuff, so. Alright, so we are going to make a straw atomizer. And basically what's happening is when you place this end of the straw into the liquid, the air pressure flowing over the top creates water particles that are pushed up and out with your breath. So, Kay will attempt to demonstrate this, and in order for you to see it, she's going to use a piece of paper.
Why aren't you using the straw you just made?
Well,
Because it's all
the
wet.
issue we were running into with the straws that we made out of paper were that once the paper got wet, the little flap on the inside would cover over when you blow through. So in order to solve that, we could dip it in wax, but that's more work than we want to do right now. So, Kay, did you get any?
Yes.
So this is the same premise that works in aerosol cans and sprayers and such for like window cleaning sprays, and you've seen the fancy perfume bottles. That's what makes this work. And once you cut your straw like that, it's hard to drink out of it.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you here next time on 730 Ways of Science.